Rabbi. Vayeshev Joseph brought to his father, he brought tales, evil gossip about his brothers. Not always is honesty a compliment. A teacher.
We have 9 people.
No, Papa is here.
Hold them back.
Papa is here.
Oh, Papa is here.
See?
Yeah.
A teacher received a call from a mother who one of the teacher's students was mentioned as a shidduch, a match for her son. So she wanted to hear a report, wanted to hear as a reference about this particular girl. So everything she told was very positive, all about her what kind of student she is, her character. And after she concluded telling her everything, the mother asked her one question. She says, what about her honesty? So she said, honesty, the teacher replied, honesty is not one of her strong points. And the conversation ended. After she hung up the telephone, so the teacher herself felt like she did something which was perhaps could lead to someone, could affect someone's future very unfavorably. When it comes to matches shidduchim, people have a tendency to exaggerate. She might take this statement to mean that who knows what sort of a character this girl has, so that it's not one of her strong points. By no means does she mean that she was a shameless liar. What she meant was that there are other girls of her and the classmates that are more innocent and more naive than she is. She's not as naive and as innocent. She comes up with some very clever solutions to problems, which shows her maturity and that she is not innocent. And she might have a family that was supposed to be built. She might have got in the way, and this match won't take place. So she spoke Lashon Hara about a girl. My goodness! So she went quickly to a posek, a Rav, to ask Yeshaya what to do. How does she do tshuva? My goodness, what she has on her hands. Meantime, a couple of weeks passed, and she woke up in the morning. She picked up a newspaper, and it mentioned that this particular girl was engaged to that boy. What a relief! A short while later, she met the mother that originally called her to ask her about this student of hers. So she said to her, you should know that your reply about this honesty not being one of her strong points, that's exactly why we did the shidduch. She said because the family, she told her husband and his family are involved in overseas complicated business deals, which some might look at as unethical, and they don't want to have a match for their son, a shidduch, someone that's always looking over his shoulder and criticizing him. So we're looking for somebody that knows when and where and how to be honest and not to be honest. Like if we told the story, there was a gentleman that had 100 ruble that he was looking for a safekeeping place before the days of vaults and security boxes in the banks. So he went to the synagogue, the shul, and he took out a chumash, and he turned to, in Parshas Vayeshev, the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not steal by signal. He thought to himself, what could be a greater security than that? If it's staring you in the face, thou shalt not steal, who would dare have the audacity to touch the 100 ruble? So he put the 100 ruble in the chumash, he closed it up and put it back on the bookcase. A while later, somebody came along, was looking for a chumash, and happened to take that chumash, and happened to see something bulging by the Ten Commandments. He sees a mitzvah, my goodness, 100 ruble. So he calmly extracts 100 ruble, puts it in one pocket, then takes out from the other pocket 50 ruble, and goes over to Kedoshim, Leviticus, love thy neighbor like thyself, and he puts in the 50 ruble by and closes it up and puts it back in the bookcase. The first Jew, the owner of the 100 ruble, he came looking for his 100 ruble, and he opens up to where he placed it, Parshas Yisrael. He takes a look, my goodness, he can't believe it. Who would have the audacity to touch the 100 ruble when thou shalt not steal, I signal, stares him in the face. Then he turns weiter, he comes to love thy neighbor, and he finds 50. He said, my goodness, he says, look what a pure-hearted individual that was. If I was in his place, I would have taken 100 for myself. He left over 50 for someone else. So here the honesty would not have been a common. That's exactly what the parents were looking for. But also it bothered her. She spoke gossip, she felt lashon hara about this young lady. So they told her, said, number one, it was not taken as anything bad. If anything, it was taken as positive. So the one who heard it did not hear lashon hara, didn't hear evil gossip, and you yourself, you definitely meant nothing bad about it. You were concerned they might have misinterpreted. Chnan ben Akash Omer, Rosh HaKadosh Zakei Shel Yisrael, Lefikach Hiblan Pernisu Shenamar, Anoich Havetz Matzin Koich, Yad V'Torah,